Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the, well, to cut a long story short, we're going to be taking a look at the Goku's Family Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Now the Goku's Family Extreme Super Battle Road stage is pretty tough. I don't want to say it's easy in any way, shape or form. I think it is really quite tough. It's not necessarily the easiest. Esbr, I think Goku's Family is a great category. There are an absolute ton of units that you can use to complete these stages. So please, you can use, there's like, people are using Dragon Ball Heroes teams, people are using, kind of like these cross pseudo movie heroes teams, things like that. There's plenty of great options. Goku's Family is just a wide category. You've got a ton of leads. You've got the Goku Gohan lead, you've got the SS4 Goku lead, you've got the Gobros lead, you've got a ton of top tier leads, the GT Goku lead. There's plenty of great leads. So yeah, realistically speaking, there's so many leads and there's so many options that there's not one single team build that's going to be the be all end all team build. So don't watch this video and think, oh, I have to follow this build exactly. This is just to give you an idea of how tough it is. The units do hit hard. Esbr, they're starting to ramp it up. They are starting to hit really hard. The big difference between Esbr and something like Red Zone, even though the enemies here are starting to creep, not necessarily onto the Red Zone cap, but they are definitely in that realm. The big difference is you can use items and stunning and sealing, which does rapidly reduce the difficulty significantly. So in terms of my team build, or how I've kind of gone around things, basically, to cut a long story short, I've gone with double strength Goku Gohan leads. I like Goku Gohan. I think they're a great unit. Firstly, I just think they are a fantastic unit, to be honest. And I also just think, to be entirely honest, the stunning in that they provide is really good. Like really good for SBR and ESBR. So not only are they a good unit, like you don't really get the Gohan so much in obviously this event. Like you're not gonna see Gohan rock up, I think, ever. At least you shouldn't, but maybe you will. But yeah, Gohan, obviously, super duper, powerful, but Goku himself is very good, especially for events like this. He's got, firstly, he's got some really good abilities, the stunning. Secondly, he's also got the evasion, which is really good. So overall, we do have just a really nice kit to use, to be honest. So yeah, I'm personally quite happy with the overall functionality of the team in terms of the lead. The rest of the team, so we've got Tech Mr. Gohan, obviously more there as a first slot tank. The guard capability is really good. Mine has has one dupe in him. If you've got more dupes, then you're going to be having a much better time. He does start to scale down a little bit now. He's, starting defense is still a tiny bit low, or starting to get there, but he still ages so well because of the greatly stacking and the guard and all those mechanics. So really good stuff, at least for me. I think he looks really great and I think he does a fantastic job. So Mr. Gohan, very good. Alongside him we're going Strength Ultimate Gohan, just a great unit. Obviously it provides a little bit of support for the Tech Gohan, but he also does some really cool things. He basically also has a guard capability, and he just does some really big damage. He's pretty solid when it comes to damage scaling, things like that. So yeah, overall really good stuff. You can even go for Hybrid Sans build for Goku's Family. There's so many different builds you could go for, honestly speaking. Then to accompany that, in the other rotation we have the Goku, the you know, Mystic Goku, like, well, not Mystic Goku, but Super Saiyan Goku from the Cooler movie. He's obviously super duper helpful. Guard capabilities, revive skill, all that stuff, super duper great. We're going to be using the revive skill as well. So yeah, overall, he does look pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to say like he carries the run, but he helps out a lot. Definitely one of the best first slot tanks in the game, even at 55%. The guard capabilities, the revive, the damage, the stacking defense, just everything is so helpful to have on a unit. And yeah, he just really lets you just kind of be comfortable having him in that first slot. He links great with Goku Gohan. So Goku Gohan will be, you know, I want to say assimilated next to him. Yeah, they link very well. They share 4 links, I think, which is great. 5 links actually, I think they share. So they share a good number of links, and they're a good foil. Their defense after super is good. They accompany him with the stun capabilities, and yeah, overall just very solid. Then we've got 2 free-to-play units that are kind of going to be the final little pieces in our pie, I want to say. So we've got the Goku, how can I say, we've got the Goku and Chi-Chi, okay, which is good. Goku and Chi-Chi, they're Goku's family support, so they're going to help out there. They also do some decent damage, and they have a nice active skill. I just felt like bringing in a little bit of a free-to-play unit, just to obviously make the team a little bit more accessible, but also just to knock down the difficulty of creating the team. You could use quite a few good Goku's family options here, so you don't have to use you don't have to use these guys. You can use the Goku Gohan exchange unit as well. It's also very good. There's a lot of options, so you don't have to distinctly use these guys to take it on. But yeah, that's it for them. And then we also have obviously the Goku unit, which is the physical Goku that you get for the Greatest Warrior missions. That is a pretty stock standard unit nowadays. I think he's just great, does good damage, has his active skill, just very solid unit. Obviously better in the stages where we're facing extreme, which is of course not the entire time, so that is something to consider. We're not facing extreme the whole time, so obviously it isn't necessarily the best conditions for him, but generally speaking he does pretty well overall. And then finally we do have a support memory active. We have the Goku's family support memory active. It is very helpful. You don't need it as a 10% buff. A more suitable one, or another good one, would be the siblings bond one. That's pretty good. The 18% heal. There are quite a few Goku's family units that are on siblings bond in the form of the Gohans, the Goten's, etc. Or alternatively, you could use the Super vs Extreme based ones for the first 2 turns, is also fine, especially in Esbr, where you have these. How can I say? Especially in Esbr, where you have like the shorter phases. You're only doing like a 4-turn, 5-turn fight at most. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I think overall the team does pretty well. Obviously the idea is to get the 2 Gohans on rotation, then we have the Goku and the Goku Gohan on rotation, and that's basically it. To be honest with you, that's pretty much it when it comes to like the whole shindig. I don't think there's anything else really to kind of mention. Obviously if you get lucky with the Goku Gohan stuns, that's going to dramatically reduce your fight time and just your difficulty as well. Like having the Goku Gohan is always something that's going to help, especially when they stun. So yeah, you shouldn't be able to use Gohan too much. Like I said, it's not something you're going to see all that often. You're not gonna be like, wow, I'm gonna see Gohan and Gohan's gonna carry. You're literally never gonna see him, so that's pretty cool. And we did get obviously we did also have the really good fortune of getting the Dokkan attack, or the all-out attack, or whichever it's called, the Dokkan attack on the 3rd stage, which is where you want to get it ideally, because now, as you can see, we did some really good damage, and we managed to take him out there. Basically, try and just prioritize. There's quite a few, I want to say, strength units and things like that. Try and prioritize avoiding damage to those units and the AGL units, because the Goku Chi-Chi is not necessarily the strongest unit, especially until they've built up their attacks and that. So yeah, but beyond that, all pretty good. Honestly, pretty decent time, pretty fun stuff. Was a nice run. I think it is quite challenging, but the Goku's family team has a lot of choices, so you shouldn't feel too hemmed in. You should be able to make something work. If not, give me a shout down below in the comments. I will gladly help you guys out. I'll gladly try and come up with a team, take a look at things, really try and just give you like a, try and give you some kind of like assistance. Obviously, it is always going to depend on your box, but I think the best leads for this are going to be the Goku Gohan or the SS4 Goku, or otherwise you can do like a hybrid Saiyans full build or something like that, and yeah, that should be relatively decent. That should be quite enough, I think. But yeah, basically we got that done. Everything went smoothly. Wasn't too much of a train smash, and honestly was just a relatively fun time. I enjoyed the stage. I think it was really good, and yeah, I think most players should be able to get there. The Goku's family is a very wide category, so yeah, it's a pretty fun, pretty decent time. And yeah, but that's gonna be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. And like I said, if you need help, just leave a comment. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.